Hey guys, Coach Tom here, talking today about why you must compete in Jiu-Jitsu at least once. Now guys, competing in Jiu-Jitsu, some people say it is for everyone, some people say it's not for everyone. I think it's really important to realize that I think Jiu-Jitsu competition is for everyone. You just need to find the reason for you. So at minimum, you would compete in Jiu-Jitsu competition just because you should try it at least once. I think there's a lot of things in life. Now I'm not talking about taking heroin just to try it once, but I think there's a lot of things in life that you should try once, as long as it's not going to harm you or damage you or is against the law, etc. I think you should try things to get a really great human experience. And in Jiu-Jitsu, competing is just a really unique experience. Whether you win, lose, draw, whatever, you will remember that day forever. And I think just that is very valuable. I think also as a Jiu-Jitsu competitor myself, I personally like to do it. I like to only compete 2 to 3 times a year. And I like to set it because it's like a goal. You keep your weight on track, you keep your training on track, you don't slack off, you don't stop drilling, you don't stop sparring, you don't stop your conditioning. You know, you're always trying to move towards something. And I think the power of goals isn't magic. It's just you have a deadline, so you put your butt into gear and you do the work. So I think everyone should compete at least once. I think myself, you know, as a competitor as well as a coach, I compete primarily to show my guys as an example that I'm willing to win or lose and give all of myself in a competing setting. So I like to compete because it's an example to my students, both locally and internationally, and also because I'm teaching my jiu-jitsu as a system, and if there's a hole in my jiu-jitsu, that could be an indicator, not necessarily is, but could be an indicator that there's a hole in my jiu-jitsu system. So a big part of any time I dissect a win or a loss in my own competitive career is simply me asking myself, was that myself? Did I fail or did my jiu-jitsu fail? So if I was going for a sweep and I nearly got it and I just didn't, and let's just say I lose a match, well then I'll say, well, I failed, I didn't give my all, I wasn't prepared enough, I didn't commit enough. You say what you like. But let's say I was in half guard and I go, what do I do from here? Well, that's a hole in my jiu-jitsu, saying I don't know how to pass this guard. That's a hole in your jiu-jitsu. So that's something that as an instructor I like to do because I want to be a martyr for my students. You know, I want to put myself on the line so my students have an easier time when they put themselves on the line. So if you've never competed in Jiu-Jitsu, I think there's no reason you shouldn't. I think choosing the event is critical. I personally only choose events where I either really like the people that are running it or I'll be competing against, or it's an event that means something. So for me, that would be like Worlds, Pan Am, something like that. Yeah guys, all I say is if you haven't competed before, just do it once. A lot of people don't compete because they say, I do it for self-defense. But you know what? You find me the blue belt world champion right now for say heavyweight, I don't know, and you find a heavyweight blue belt that just competes for self-defense, you go put them outside a gym and they have a street fight, I bet on the competitor every time. Now they both might fight dirty or whatever, but if you're competing, you're probably going to be a better grappler because you know there's a test. And in school, remember when your teacher used to say, or college, this will be tested guys, so pay attention. Well, that's what a competition is. It's like the jiu-jitsu teacher of yours saying, there's going to be a test. So you're going to focus, you're going to study, you're going to remember, and you know what? You're going to perform at your best. So good luck guys. I'm next competing at Masters Worlds. Obviously I hope to do really well, but even if I don't, I'm going to learn about my own jiu-jitsu. But train hard guys, compete, have fun. I'm Coach Tom. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching the video guys. For more videos, click here. To subscribe to this channel to get all of our awesome videos, click here. And if you'd like to have our hour-long series for free on footlocks and how to defend footlocks and leg attacks of all kinds, please click here. I'm Coach Tom guys. I'll see you next time.